Good evening. Today is Thursday, February 15, 2024. This is a special session of the School Board of Trustees of the School City of East Chicago. The time is 6 o'clock. The place is the Administration Building, 1401 East, 144th Street, East Chicago, Indiana, 46312. We're also via live stream at www.scec.k12.in.us. This is a meeting of the school board in public to conduct school corporation business and is not to be considered a public community meeting. Madam Secretary, call to order.
Trustee Gibson King.
Present.
Trustee Gomez.
Present.
Trustee Smith.
Present.
Chairman Rodriguez.
Present. May please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 3 is the agenda. Are there any comments from the audience on approving the agenda today? Hearing none, do I hear a motion from the board to approve item 3.1?
Mr. Chairman, I move for approval.
Motion made by Trustee Gomez. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Trustee Gibson King. Are there any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Secretary, roll call.
Trustee Gibson King.
Yes.
Trustee Gomez.
Yes.
Trustee Smith.
Yes.
Chairman Rodriguez.
Yes. Item 4, the oath of office. Attorney Harris.
Yes, good evening, everyone. As you all know, there's a vacancy that has existed on this board since we lost Vanessa Hernandez Orange, who's now on the city council, and she's with us this evening. Good evening. The board was not able to come to a consensus with respect to making a selection on filling the board vacancy, and under Indiana law, it's required that the matter be referred over to the Lake Circuit Court, and our Honorable Judge Marissa McDermott is here tonight as well. She has made a selection, and we're here tonight to seat that selection. So what I would recommend is that we start the process for administration of the oath.
Judge McDermott?
Here he comes, Mike.
Center. Yeah, center's fine. So the camera gets you.
Anybody want to come forward?
I, Jose Arteaga,
I, Jose Arteaga,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and diligently
and diligently
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office of
School Board Member
for the School City of East Chicago,
for the School City of East Chicago,
according to law
according to law
and the best of my ability.
and the best of my abilities.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank
Item 4 on the agenda is 4.01, motion to seat Mr. Jose Arteaga. Is there any comments from the audience on the motion to seat Mr. Jose Arteaga to this board? Please state your name and address for the record.
Okay, I'm going to try to say no names. Vanessa Hernandez Orange, 1620 Senator Drive. I was going to come and comment on the process and the lack of commitment of the two of the board members that were on the board, but they are not deserving of time, so I'm going to do a different route. I come today as a former board member, former employee of the School City of East Chicago. an alumni of Central High School, actively involved community member, and most importantly, a parent to welcome the new school board member. My replacement, chosen by Judge McDermott, is not at fault for the faulty process because of 2 board members. So it's important to give grace and allow him to do his job and learn. A few words of advice to Mr. Artiega. Sorry, can't say the word. Do not let yourself be suffocated or coerced by certain board members in order to have you under their wings and use you as a vote. Make sure to research, ask questions in private first, then in public, if they don't give you the correct answer or an answer. Serve with empathy and passion for children and their staff. Never walk out of a meeting, because if you walk out of a meeting, all you're doing is walking out on children. They've had many people walk out on them already. Make sure you find the bright spots. When other board members are tending to be negative, there's always something good that's going on, because we literally have the best students in the city of East Chicago, as well as the staff here in the school city of East Chicago. I will be available if you have any questions, but you will see me at the meetings regularly. Best of luck, and remember to keep children first. I also expect you to be wearing cardinal red on Friday against the Bishop Noll team. And if not, then there's going to be some problems. But just remember that the school city of East Chicago is the best school district in the state of Indiana. And the Cardinals are the absolute best. We fly high. I also wanted to, this is for next meeting, because it's about our kids, so congratulations.
Please state your name and address for the record.
Yes, Councilman Robert Garcia, 3733 Parrish Avenue. I want to congratulate Mr. Ortega. I want to thank Judge for picking a great candidates. I know it was a hard choice for this board to make. There's quite a few qualified candidates, and it must have been a hard choice. I ain't going to fault you, but the right choice was made, and I want to thank the judge. But Mr. Ortega, you got your hands full. You got plenty of people here to help you. Thank you.
Deborah Bolaños, 4228 Parrish Avenue. I just want to congratulate Jose. I'm also an alumni of Bishop Noll, so I'm very proud of that. And just want to say a few things. You know, this is a joyous occasion. There's no need for negativeness. We have to stay on the path of positiveness. Why? For the children, for the teachers. They are the most important. My parents taught me that sometimes you have to take a stand if it means to step out, to leave a meeting, or to protest. And a lot of you know that I'm one of those people that I have something to say or do. I will organize people and protest for the positive, okay? So that being said, again, I know his family for many years, many years. We go back, his mom. And I can tell you, you have a good choice here. A person that's going to see first for the children and the teachers and his community, because he's from East Chicago. Just because he teaches at Bishop Noll does not matter. So, Jose, échale ganas y no te dejes, because I know you have a mind of your own, okay? Nobody needs to influence you. You have a mind of your own, okay? Si se puede. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comments from the audience? Hearing none, do I hear a motion to seat Mr. Jose Artiega?
I'd like to make a motion to seat Mr. Artiega as School City of East Chicago School Board Member at large.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Gomez, second by trustee Gibson King. Are there any comments from the board or questions?
Mr. Chairman, I would just like to congratulate Mr.
Trustee
Artiega. I think that we've got a good school board member that is going to do a lot to elevate the educational standards that we would expect of our school districts. So It's nice to have an educator on board. I know a lot of teachers are happy to have you, Mr. Ortega. Thank you very much.
Any other comments from the board?
Yes, Mr. Ortega, congratulations. You're not the only one for Bishop Noel. My husband is a Bishop Nolan, so I don't know which way y'all are gonna go Friday with this game. But I just wanted to tell you, like I spoke with you earlier, it was hard for me when I first got on this board because I didn't know proper protocol and, different laws and everything, but I did do a lot of research. But this is one thing I really want you to always remember. Vote from your heart because it's about the children. And from your resume, you are about the children. It's okay to talk to board members, but the main thing is, if you have a question and you don't understand, go directly to the source. Make your own decision. Don't let everybody get in your ear because that's what's going to happen. I'm just going to be real. I told you I was real, right? I told you if I'm real with you, I'm with you 100%. Get a relationship with the superintendent. Keep a relationship with your board members. If we are going to agree to disagree, but there is a happy medium. But always remember, God first, children second, because God made the children. So always come from here, sweetheart. Don't ever let anybody take your passion away from you. Nobody. And from what I've talked to you about and our discussion, I think you'll do pretty good. Congratulations. Yes, I want to say something, Mr. President.
Trustee Gibson King.
Thank you. Well, congratulations again, Mr. Jose, and as well as to your family. I know that God was in the midst of all of this, and I'm so glad that it happened. I'm so glad that we have seen how the process is supposed to take place when we do have a vacancy. And this is how it was supposed to have happened, okay? And there were things put in place for things that when things went, there's a disagreement, but he put things in place for someone else to come in to make that decision. And we got the right decision because the Lord was in all of this to happen. So this was the real process. So once again, I want to thank you and come in knowing what you know and doing what is right, which we all know that's going to happen because he don't put people in place to continue to do things that is a harm to our children. So I want to thank you.
I just want to say that I do have something for you. It's a booklet called Becoming a Better Board Member. This is from the National School Board Association publication, 4th edition. So that's for you. Also, I'd like to extend my congratulations on your appointment on the School Board of Trustee for the School City of East Chicago. I do not doubt that you will bring integrity to your new role. As you embark on this journey with us, I urge you to approach each decision and seek the facts and look for the data because this will guide you towards a sound, informed decision. Should you ever find yourself in need of clarity, do not hesitate to consult our interim superintendent, our school board attorney, the state association for their expertise as they navigate your new role. It is often said that choices are made of choices that define who we are, and I echo this sentiment, embracing weight of responsibility that comes with your new role. Remember that each decision you make is a reflection of your decision, and to our school board and to our students. My parents always said, cualquier voto que hagas, tienes que ser dueño de su voto, meaning that whatever vote you make, you have to own it. Their message, my parents' message has guided me through a lot of challenges, and I trust it will serve you as a beacon for you as well. Congratulations again on being appointed as our school board member. Thank you. With that said, Final remarks, Superintendent, or comments?
With my final remarks, I'd just like to share that I did have a conversation with Trustee Artiega this week. But what really struck me was not necessarily meeting with him all the time, but some of the words that came forth. I spent most of my life growing up here in East Chicago in the harbor, right here on Ivy, spending a lot of time at the Clemente Center. At my time at the Clemente Center, I had the opportunity to not only sit up under the wisdom of Gloria Bellerini, but also with Judge Arredondo. And I spent many days with Judge Arredondo with his civics program that he used to do. And we get kids together and bring them together, and Judge Arredondo comes in and does his thing. But one of the things that really stuck with me as I saw one of the plaques in Judge Arredondo's office, and it just resonates with me. It said that anytime you have, it's by Roberto Clemente, anytime you have opportunity to make a difference in this world and you don't, then you're wasting your time on this earth. And that right there speaks volumes. That means that if you have the knowledge and you're capable of making a difference, you make that difference. And then I'm also one of the followers of John Maxwell, a member of the founding, I don't know if you all know who John Maxwell is, but he's a big leadership guru, and I'm one of the founding members of his organization since my time at Indiana Wesleyan. And he always says that a leader who knows the way leads the way, but he also learns along the way. Trustee Artiega, I'm here. I don't know everything, but what I do know, I'll share with you. And I know that the better we're able to communicate, whether it's an agreement or difference, it's still communication. There's a lot to learn through meaningful discourse. And then when we make a decision, we make it together and we go by it as a team. So I say welcome to East Chicago, and Vanessa Hernandez-Orange. I will have some East Chicago Central swag for him. I don't know if he's going to put it on, but he'll be sitting next to the one that will have on East Chicago Central swag at the Bishop Noll Central game tomorrow. So I say welcome and thank you, and we look forward to you sharing your knowledge and wisdom on this board.
Mr. President.
Attorney Harris.
So we did have a motion and a second for the seating of our newest trustee. We had a lot of discussion during that time, but we did not have a roll call vote yet. Upon taking the roll call vote, I think we should invite our newest trustee to come up and join us.
Sure.
Do roll call vote?
Madam Secretary, roll call.
Trustee Gibson King,
Yes.
Trustee Gomez,
Yes.
Trustee Smith,
Yes.
Chairman Rodriguez.
Yes. Our next date and time for the regular board meeting would be Tuesday, February 20th at 6 PM. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion to
A
adjourn,
motion made
Mr.
by
President.
Trustee Gomez, second by Trustee Gibson King. Madam Secretary, roll call.
Trustee Gibson King,
Yes.
Trustee Gomez,
Yes.
Trustee Smith. Yes. Chairman Rodriguez.
Yes, that adjourns the meeting today. Thank you.